Hey, future friends. So, I took a week off to figure out what I'd want to do. Really delve in deep into my mind. Being a lucid dreamer, you can create anything you want in your dreams, but in reality, it's a little bit different. I've been looking into something called manifestation. It's where you leverage law of attraction and you use your mind to set preset messages to your subconscious to help create the reality that we're currently living in this three-dimensional world. And I thought, what would I want to manifest? What would be a big impact? What would leave a legacy? I thought it would be interesting if I could end world hunger. So I looked it up, did some research. It turns out the cost to end world hunger is anywhere between $7 to $200 billion a year. Now that number is based on, whether you use the teach a man to fish or give a man to fish strategy. If you don't know what that is, it's an old saying. It's basically, if you give a man a fish, he eats for a day. But if you teach a man to fish, he eats for a lifetime. So if you set up the proper greenhouse infrastructure, able to survive in any climate, and do realistic expectations, helping set up that infrastructure, could be closer to maybe 50 to 70 billion a year. So I thought, what if we use the compounding interest effect? So to get 70 to 90 billion a year with an average return of 7%, you'd only need $1 trillion. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna create $1 trillion and end world hunger. Hopefully you guys can come along with me on this ride. I think I'm gonna do daily posts to show the progress. I'm gonna start from zero, so anyone can do it. And yeah, I won't leverage any of my current contacts or my companies and start from scratch and see how long it takes. Let's say 5 to 10 years. So now I need to decide an industry. How am I going to create this $1 trillion? Well, the industries that are most likely to break through aren't the ones that are breaking through right now. For instance, Bill Gates, who was the wealthiest man starting 1995 up until recently when Jeff Bezos took over, got started in the personal computer niche. Now that's pretty saturated now. So what is the equivalent personal computer niche in the modern age? I think that would be artificial intelligence and space. So those are the two companies I'm going to start pursuing further. For artificial intelligence, it would have to be something around morality, so we don't have a dystopian sci-fi future. And for space, I think rockets are too slow. Going from Earth to Mars in a rocket takes 9 months. That's the equivalent of driving a horse and buggy from New York to LA. You can do it, but wouldn't you rather take a car? So I think there should be an equivalent to the rocket. And I think that's an electric spaceship. So I'm going to work on designing and building an economical electric spaceship that would be able to leave Earth's atmosphere and pursue our solar system pretty easily. So then instead of taking months to get to Mars, we could get to Mars in days. Instead of taking days to get to the moon, we could get to the moon in hours, if not minutes. That would completely change the infrastructure in space, and then we could mine asteroids easier, and then that's how we create the $1 trillion. By mining asteroids, getting the proper minerals out of them, even leveraging the moon and Mars. I think that's the best strategy, but comment below if you have any suggestions or ideas for pursuing this further. I think this will be a lot of fun and showing the road from zero to $1 trillion with one purpose: to end world hunger. All right, everyone. Happy dreaming and looking forward to creating this with you.